journey in life has been a roller coaster of ups and downs. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruby Mathis.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests. Life is not measured by the breaths that we take, but by the moments to take our breath away. I was born Ruby Ann Cowley on November 14th, 1963, to Donald William Cowley and Pauline Marie Inman. My father worked for Timken Company for 45 years. My mother was 23 and my father was 25 when I was born. I was the fifth sibling of four older brothers.
Wow.
Donald William, Richard Dale, David, and Daniel are my brothers. And by the time I was 2, my mom decided she had enough and she left. So my dad worked swing shift. My grandmother stepped in, she helped take care of us. But when she passed on in 1976, I was left with my brothers. By the time I was 16 years old, 6 days after my 16th birthday, on November 20th, 1979, I had my first breath taken away, and my son Thomas was born. He was 9 pounds, 11 ounces. He was amazing. He saved my life, and I'm so grateful for him. And I'm sorry, I'm going to get upset. On June 5th, 1981, I did a lot of what some others didn't do. I graduated from high school. I was a junior in high school at Glen Oak, and 15 days later I got married. That's a lot of others didn't do. But then on February 9th, 1982, my breath was taken away again, and my son Steve was born. The joy of my life, my kids, just wonderful. And by the time, 8 years later, in 1989, I was divorced. I knew every soup kitchen in Canton, Ohio, and I had moved 18 times. Longest I ever lived anywhere was 1 year. Shortest time I ever lived somewhere was 24 hours. In 1994, I found a passion. I received my motorcycle endorsement. I thought, you know what, it's time for Ruby to do something for herself. And when my son graduated from high school in 1989, and he decided he was not going to go to college, Ruby went out and bought a brand new Harley. And that 1998 Road King took me east, west, north, and south. I saw things that I never ever thought I was going to see in my life. By the time I sold that motorcycle in 2007, I had put 108,000 miles on it. I had so much fun. I was the Stark County Ladies of Harley officer for Stark County for over 4 years, and found a passion of being a volunteer. I was in the Independence newspaper for raising funds for the Salvation Army. They did an article that was, twas the week before Christmas, and all through the town, the Ladies of Harley drove Santa around. So if you get a chance to Google it, it's a wonderful, wonderful story. But what it did bring me to was a girl at the Domestic Violence Project. She decided one day that they needed funds for the Renew Council Center. So she was putting together a poker run for the first time, and said, Ruby, if I need some help, will you let me know? Well, 2 weeks before the event, she let